This is my 2026 Aviator. I just wanted to show you some storage hacks that I found to be super useful, and hopefully they'll be useful for you too. The first thing I put on here was this protector strip down here. I think it does a great job. This is a WeatherTech product. Just sticks on with double stick tape, and it just helps to keep, as you're pulling luggage out or whatever you're storing, it helps to keep that protected. So that's great. The other thing that was really useful were these protector mats. This one in particular was great because it is not only this back portion, it does these seat backs here and the seat backs on the second row that fold down. So that's great because the whole thing is covered. It's great because the seats can fold up and down individually, even with these installed. So you're not stuck with having to remove everything, put the seats up if you want to use them. This is one of the only ones I've found that had all three rows covered: the back section, the third row, and the second row. And it also came with full mats for the entire rest of the car as well. So it was one set that had everything. We're not using those mats, but they feel like really good quality. They're very sticky. Things don't slide around very much. So they're really great. These side pockets, super handy. I have one on each side. They're great. I just looped them up to the top here, and they just Velcro nicely to the carpet. And they're just good for holding miscellaneous things, keep stuff from not rolling around. This is another great product here. Comes in a little zippered pouch, which is great. And basically you hook it onto your two hooks back here and back on this side. And it's holds your luggage. Bags from the supermarket. You can put like 5 or 6 supermarket bags in here, and again, it just keeps them from sliding around, falling, groceries falling out and all of that. So this is a great little product here. And then just again tucks in, comes right off, and then it all tucks back into the case. So these are a nice little product here. They're designed to keep boxes and other things from sliding around in your trunk. It has a kind of a rubbery sticky side here and a Velcro sticky side there. So if you have a mat here, protective mat like I have, I would use the rubber side, and you just kind of slide it under one corner, rubber side, slide it under the other corner. Man, the box is not going anywhere. And if you have carpet, you use the Velcro side. Stick down like that, put your box in there, and you're not going anywhere. Pop off when you're done. So handy little devices. Another great little product are these little splash guards. The ones from Lincoln are ridiculously expensive and kind of gaudy looking, if you ask me. These are just simple black plastic. Hopefully they'll hold up well. Easy to install. Basically on the rear is the easiest one. It's just 4 bolts that are already there. You just unbolt them, put this on, and it's on there pretty solid. It flexes nice. The fronts were a little more involved. The fronts have one bolt that's kind of underneath here that goes into that hole, and then it has these 2 clips that you use, and basically once you get it on there, you fold these tabs over and you put the clips right on there. So the tabs kind of wrap around and grab onto this plastic piece, and they work well. Just something to be concerned about, or just be aware of when you order these. There's 2 different kinds depending upon whether you have the color matched rocker panels. Color match rocker panels flare out back here. Okay, until you'll see they have like a little bit of a flare. These black ones, they just roll, kind of have a nice rounded edge. So you'll see a rounded edge here versus a flare here. So you just have to make sure you order the right ones. But yeah, pretty good. I think they make it look nice too.